Tristan Thomas here out at Surrey talking with Bruce Mack. Coach, you just hit your 500th career win as the baseball coach here. What was that moment like, and how do you kind of look back on things of hitting that big milestone?
Yeah, it's a big number. It's pretty cool. Been here a while, so the numbers pile up, but it's pretty cool to reminisce. Got a lot of posts from kids and text messages and things like that, and my boys were pretty excited. So that's always the fun part.
Yeah, certainly a fun thing for them to be a part of. But I mean, what's most rewarding about those 500 wins and all that goes into that?
Well, I think the most rewarding part is just the contacts with the kids. I mean, I've got relationships that started 30 years ago that I still am in contact with players, and we hang out sometimes with some of them, and I mean that's probably the best part. I get invited to weddings and things like that, blast from the past kind of thing, but I think that's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah, and kind of what do you hope you've instilled in the players you've coached over the years, and overall, what is your kind of mentality as a coach?
Well, hopefully I instilled the love of the game, because that's kind of what we strive for. I mean, that's part of the deal, and making young men responsible and accountable, and it's about more than baseball. So hopefully some of that wears off. I mean, I think we've done a pretty good job in our program. We've had good kids, good parents. The kids make the thing run smooth. So without that, and I don't have 500 wins.
Yeah, and a good amount of those have come fairly recently. Been one of the top teams in the region. How do you feel about the team you got this year? Kind of a new lineup and some guys to replace from last year. Yeah,
we've got some holes to fill. We lost some good kids for last year, a couple All-Staters, and that's kind of the way it works in a small school. You have to recycle and find people to fill some holes, and we're still working on that. It's early. We still got a little green on the field, so we're putting in our work, and we've gotten better since day one. So and I keep preaching that to the kids. That's our goal. Every time we step on the field, we want to be better than the last time we were on it, and so far we have been.
Yeah, and how do you manage this kind of crazy schedule, always moving? You're practicing inside today. How do you deal with that and just the uncertainty of that?
Yeah, Mother Nature rules in the spring. Spring sports are kind of an oxymoron around here. You just deal with it. I mean, we reschedule. We do the best we can with what we have. We played some games. Now we're back in the gym, which is not where we want to be. We'd rather be outside, but you deal with the hand you get dealt, and I've been doing it a while, so we just keep moving on.
Yeah, and for this group, how do you feel about the strengths, weaknesses? I mean, what are the things you're excited about with this group?
I think our pitching is probably our strong point right now. The bats are getting a little better. Defensively, we've got holes to fill, so we're still kind of trying to figure out where we can move people and how we can do that. So, with us, people have to play multiple positions, so sometimes you're not playing the position you're most comfortable in, but you're playing where you have to help us be better, and we're still working at that. I mean, again, it's early, so hopefully everything kind of catches up come tournament time.
Yeah, and you're talking about former players. I know you got Colton Francis helping you out as a coach. He was just a player, a couple years ago. I mean, what's it like having him join you there?
Yeah, Colton was a former player last year, and he's helping me out. It's been a good transition. Colton's willing to step in there and help the guys out, and he's a good baseball player with good background knowledge, so they listen. I mean, they respect him, and that's important. So he's not afraid to get in there and speak his opinion, which is exactly what I need. So it's been a good transition for both of us.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, anything else you're kind of looking forward to about this baseball season as we really get into the heart of the schedule?
We're looking at May. We talked about that a little bit early here when we've struggled a little bit. It's May that we want to be playing good baseball, and about the middle of May and that tournament starts. That's when we need to have everything figured out.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Coach, thank you again for the time, and congrats to 500 wins. Hopefully many more to come.
Yeah, hopefully. Thanks.